Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 11:53 a.m. according to a computer clock on Thursday, September 5th, Tuesday, February 5th, 2015. And this is my review of original Sailor Moon anime episode number 9, Usagi's Misfortune, Watch Out for the Russian Clocks. This episode originally aired in Japan on May 9, 1992. And it's kind of, okay, before I even get into the episode, I want to address something that I noticed with the opening theme. There was a slight change that occurred. There was one shot where, Usagi, Ami, and Rei were, floating or flying in the air. Usagi's visible, but the other two are in shadow. But then the shot was altered, and Usagi's visible, the other two are in shadow, but then they pull off their veils or whatever, and they reveal themselves. The strange thing about this, I didn't even notice at first, I had to kind of go back and rewatch it when I picked up on it, but this change to the revelation of Ami and Rei occurred back on episode 6. Episode 6. That's 2 episodes before Ami was even revealed. If they were going to do something like this, wouldn't it make more sense to reveal Ami starting with episode 9 and then reveal Rei starting with episode 11 in the theme? But that's completely pointless anyway, to even have them in shadows in the first place, because they are completely visible during the other shots that they appear in the opening theme. Even all the way back to episode 1. So I don't know what the deal with that was. It was kind of stupid. Anyway. Okay, this episode. This episode is noteworthy for being the sole episode of the series that is just Usagi and Ami. Because next episode we get Rei. So this is solely a Moon and Mercury episode. It's the only one in the series because Mercury didn't show up until the end of the previous episode. Anyway, Ami comes by to pick up Usagi to make sure she's not late for school. And Usagi's mom is already familiar with Ami. She's like, "Oh, hi, Ami." So they must have met sometime between the previous episode and this one, I would guess. Okay, this episode actually is not filler, despite not being in the manga, because there's one development, and that is Luna gives Ami a sophisticated computer. To analyze stuff. This is the first time that's been brought up, but also Luna says that she had considered giving it to Usagi, but then she figured Ami would make better use of it. This is actually the reason that she gives it to her is to analyze a clock that Usagi's mom had bought, and so it ties directly into a plot of the episode. You can't watch just that one scene. You have to watch the entire episode. So because of that one thing, the computer, this episode is not filler. I gotta wonder how Luna makes items appear. She seems to do a somersault in the air and the items just appear. Okay. She's done that with all of the items so far. Usagi's brooch, Ami's pen, Usagi's pen, and now the computer. It's okay. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention for a previous episode, Usagi used a disguise pen to turn herself into like a sexy university teacher, or no, a sexy doctor from the university in order to get into the cram school. Why she did that, I don't know. It wasn't necessary, but I guess she just likes using the disguise pen. And we actually have not found out how Usagi or Ami de-transforms, either from the disguise or from their senshi personas. How do they turn back to normal? It has not been shown so far. Oh, and Usagi's doctor transformation, she had short hair, but then when she transformed to Sailor Moon, she had the long hair and the white silhouette. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think up to this point there has been any mention that they had to find extra guardians. I mean, I guess we can assume Luna knew about it since she had the pens in her, I guess, extra dimensional storage space wherever she keeps them. Who knows? So I guess she knows, but I don't think she's mentioned it until the previous episode. The plot of the bad guys today is to sap people's energy by make the clocks that they sell in the store that they open up, make people speed up and run really fast and be impatient, so all of that energy is then absorbed. But the thing is, through the clocks, but the thing is, there's nothing actually in the clocks. The clocks don't work on their own. They have they work mystically, and they freaking open up the clock that Usagi's mom bought, and this thing comes out, and they realize the clock's empty. Wouldn't the bad guys think that maybe some customers might do the same thing? Like maybe they wanted to put fresh batteries in the clock or whatever, or who knows? This could have gone wrong. I mean, and that's all that I'm gonna say about that. Tuxedo Mask appears and he does one thing. He shows up in an empty room and it's like, I guess I was wrong. But he throws a rose at the clock and the rose stem like shatters the clock and releases everyone's energy. So he was useful. Tuxedo Mask appears, but Mamoru doesn't. There's a scene where Usagi takes Ami window shopping at Harajuku. That's a place known for trendy shops and outrageous fashions. At least it was back in the 90s. I gotta say, I really like Kate Higgins as Ami. She's got a sweet voice. Robbie Damon is also good as Mamoru in Tuxedo Mask. I don't know if he's ever been in anything before. I could be wrong. I don't know. But none of these actors are actually familiar to me. But so this will be kind of a nice treat. Like I have some fresh voices for these characters. And of course Stephanie Sheh's Usagi, and she's cool. Anyway, so this episode was nice. We get Sailor Mars next, and I think I hear a line by Ray in the next episode preview. But I'll give my thoughts on Ray once I watch that episode. So anyway, it's 12:03 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.